Hello and good morning or good afternoon to you guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Guys, I got to tell you, what I love about American Ninja Warrior is the fact that you guys are on the 75-yard line and you've got to be Tom Brady to get that ball in the end zone, not in the 3 minutes, but you've got to get it there quicker than anybody else. You have got the fastest game on the planet right now.
Yeah, no, it's been super fun. Being able to compete on the show, and then this year, both of us being in stage four, it's truly an amazing experience, and it's a huge challenge that I know both of us want to take down next year.
Now, Jay, when you go out there and you perform, and what I mean by perform is, you've got to turn it on immediately. There's no second guessing. Once that clock starts, you're on. What is that? What is moving through you? Because it's more than just Ply Matrix and adrenaline. You're moving. You're booking.
Yeah, no, exactly. Climbing up the rope, it's definitely a lot of different things going on. For a lot of the other courses, I found that I try to really control my heart rate and stay calm. However, for stage four, I found that that wasn't really what I did. I kind of planned on it, but right when I got there, I got to the start and I'm holding the rope and my hand is shaking, my leg is shaking, just, pumping with adrenaline. So I'm just trying to make sure that I try to keep a consistent pace, which sadly, this time the adrenaline got the best of me since I went a little bit too fast at the start and ended up pumping out later. But it was such a great experience and just incredible.
Those ropes, Kaden, my God, you put a lot of time and energy in focusing on those ropes and making sure that you master that art.
Yeah, yeah. Rope climbing it's super different. It's a lot like a full body exercise. So I tried to train it pretty hard. I was still 6 seconds away, but hopefully I can keep training it and come back next season.
Now, how is college life different for you in the way that now this, you're onto a different game. Now it's a game of investing in your future.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been interesting so far. It's only my second day of class this year. I just moved in on Thursday. So just trying to balance training and schoolwork is definitely going to be something that I'm going to have to figure out as the semester goes on. But I'm ready for the challenge, and I'm not going to slow down my training at all. I'm ready, to train just as hard, if not harder, for next season, and hopefully take down the mountain.
For the two of you, don't you think that in a very strong way you're both inspirations to not only millennials but Generation Zs? And the reason why is because you're proving I don't have to be on the phone playing video games. I can actually get my body to work for me and to get it to do different things.
Yeah, it's been super cool. I've actually done a few clinics with like other ninjas and got to teach little kids, and like seeing little kids look up to you is it's crazy. I never thought I'd actually be here.
Yeah, no. So, same sort of thing for me. I work at a warrior gym when I'm back at home in Cheshire. The gym's called Hamden Ninja Academy, and I get to work there and I get to work with kids, and help them improve the classes, work with a competitive team. And it's really fun to see them grow and to think that I'm, an inspiration to them is something that is, just shocking to me. I never thought that I'd get to this point. So it's just such an honor, and I hope to, continue to use good with my platform.
Kaden, this isn't a talent show where people are singing or doing fancy little acrobatic acts and stuff like that. You guys are an honest to God sport. And I say that with a Taekwondo background in the way that people said we were not a martial arts. We were a sport. You're proud to be in this sport, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's super cool. People train year round for it for one opportunity to run a course. It's super cool to see the work people put in, and especially to see it pay off.
There's got to be some sort of scholarship for future students because, you guys are in this game so early and you're brilliant at what you do. These schools have got to start investing in what you guys are doing.
I think it'd be awesome if we started to see some Ninja Warrior scholarships. So far, since it's just mainly a TV show and none of the leagues have gotten to, a collegiate level or anything like that, we haven't seen it. But I think that that's definitely something in the future. I definitely think that over the next few years, we're going to see Ninja Warrior go from, just a TV show to becoming, the full-fledged sport that it can become.
Yep.
There are a lot of leagues out right now that are doing a very good job of that, and I think are really pushing, the athletic side of it. And it's great, you've got that, and then you've also got the show, which is amazing as well. So it's awesome to see kind of the both things thriving at the moment.
Now, Caden, aren't you a major part of that with Bucket of Chalk? You're investing in some of the sponsorships and stuff like that, are you not?
Yeah, Bucket of Chalk started out as just a team of friends, and we kind of grew into a business selling chalk and it's super cool to see that take off with, like the show helping a lot. And yeah, I try to sponsor a lot of local competitions, and I'm even hosting a bucket of chalk competition in October.
See, that's what it's all about. See, you're building up. When they used to sit there all the time on Saturdays with Wide World of Sports and stuff like that, to me, that trained the future of sports. And that's what you guys are doing with this and beyond being on television.
Yeah, it's super cool to see the sport keep growing and keep evolving.
So the rivalry that you've got going on, Mr. Lewis, what's happening there? I mean, I love the fact that that this is going on, because every sport needs something like that. But at the same time, how do you keep it from poisoning your body?
Yeah, so I don't really look at this, between me and Kaden, or me and anybody, as a rivalry, as it's really just us versus the course.
Yep.
So like this year, even when we're watching it, it's not like, I don't look at it as in, me and Kaden were, half a second apart, and I lost half a second, because I lost to the rope by 7 seconds. So that's what matters to me, because my goal is total victory and is to become, an American Ninja Warrior champion. So I definitely think that it's awesome to have people in the sport like Kaden that can push me. And there are so many other strong individuals, like everybody else that was on stage for, and many more people that, too many to name, that really just push me to do my best. And it's great to have that sort of camaraderie together, because everyone wants to see each other succeed. So it's been great to kind of have that bond between all of the ninjas, and trying to take down the mountain.
Well, for the two of you, don't you love the way that American Ninja Warrior allows you to come back season after season after season? Because literally, we're watching you like a pro football player, like an NBA player, or even Major League Baseball. We get to see you. We cheer you on.
Yeah, it's super cool to see, people keep coming back and keep giving it their all, training for a year round. I've watched the show since I was a little kid, and just growing up watching all like my heroes run the course. It's super cool to watch.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I definitely agree. It's great to see people that have worked so hard for it and for so long, finally achieve stuff. You look at somebody like Josh Levin, who it's his 4th year on the show. The first 3 years that he did it, he took a 3-year break, and he made the stage through in his 2 each year in his first 3 years, and then he took a 3-year break to focus on trying to make the Olympics for climbing and get his master's. And then he came back this year, and it was able to get his best season yet, made it all the way to stage 4. And stuff like that is truly inspirational, and it's awesome to see.
Does someone like Shaun White reach out to you guys and say, hey, look, I was there in those young shoes at one point in time. This is what's going to happen to your mind, body, and soul as you grow into full adults?
That would be really cool if Shaun White messaged me. I'm a huge Shaun White fan. But a lot of big pro ninjas have messaged me. And I remember last season, after that finished airing, Ben Polson, who is the first Australian Ninja Warrior champion, he reached out to me, and that was super cool.
Yeah, because it does play with your mind. I've been in those Taekwondo tournaments and stuff like that, where you're psychologically ready to win, and all of a sudden one thing goes wrong, and then you've got to figure out how you're still gonna look good in front of the public.
Injuries are definitely a big part of ninja, and trying to keep your body healthy, and so you can train year round. I definitely try to do a lot of recovery when I'm not training, but it takes a big toll on your body.
Yep. All right. For the two of you, we've seen the wall climbing in these Olympic sports and stuff like that. When is it time to make this an Olympic sport? Because I bet you the world would love to take on the Americans.
I think ninja would be super cool in the Olympics. It definitely has the possibility. It's a growing sport, and I can't wait to see it go.
Yeah. No, I definitely think that there's, a place for it. If they're able to find a good way to have the format translate, and make it, kind of standardized across everything, it would be awesome to see. I know there have been steps very recently to potentially add it to the Olympics. However, those are just the first steps, and anything can happen. So it'll be really exciting to see how the sport grows throughout the next, 5-10 years, and see where it takes us.
In Taekwondo, we live by the mantra, winning is a choice, and you guys live up to that and beyond. And I'm so proud of the two of you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys be brilliant today, okay?
Thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you. You as
your
well.
time.